Congratulations on your significant accomplishments. It is time to make your commencement ceremony plans. In order to accommodate the large number of graduates wishing to participate in commencement, we will be hosting 2 ceremonies. The 2026 commencement ceremonies will take place on Monday, June 22nd, 2026 at the Shower Center in Kent. Ceremony 1 will be at 12 p.m. and Ceremony 2 will be at 6 p.m. Students may participate in only one of the 2 available ceremonies. Any links, emails, or phone numbers that are mentioned in this video will also be available in the description of the video. To help you prepare for commencement, we plan on covering the following parts of the ceremony: how to register for the ceremony, how to get your commencement regalia, how we plan to honor our students who are veterans, how we will offer transportation or how you will be able to find parking at the ceremony, how to sign up for accommodations, what to wear to the big event, some final other tips about entering the Shower Center, and finally some information about photography at the event.
All students planning to attend either of the commencement ceremonies will need to register beforehand. Once a student has completed their intent to graduate form, they will be placed in the commencement registration system and sent an email inviting them to register for one of the 2 ceremonies. A link to the registration system is also available on the commencement website at www.greenriver.edu/commencement. We ask that you review your name and the degree level and make any necessary corrections. Commencement Ceremony Regalia is available for purchase at the Paper Tree Bookstore in the Student Union Building and on their website at papertree.greenriver.edu. Graduates will be able to purchase cap, gown, and tassel packages in either green or black and any honor cords or stoles. Green gowns are for those completing certificates, high school completion or GED, and associate degrees. Black gowns are for those completing bachelor degrees. Your gown may come with wrinkles and creases, so it's best to take it out of the package a few days before the ceremony and hang it up. Key tip: shower steam helps release wrinkles, so hanging your gown up in the bathroom is a great idea. We also encourage the decorating of your cap and love to see all the ideas our students come up with. During the registration process, students will be asked about military service. If you answer yes to that question, it will be notated in the commencement program and you'll be eligible to receive a red, white, and blue honor cord to wear at the ceremony. Graduates who have served, are currently serving, or who have delayed entry are eligible to receive an honor cord. Please contact the Veterans Services Office with any questions. They are in room SA225 or can be reached through email at veterans@greenriver.edu. For graduates who would like a ride to the commencement ceremony, we offer a free shuttle service. This shuttle is for graduates only. The shuttle will meet graduates at the East Traffic Circle and will leave campus 2 hours prior to the ceremony. That will be 10 a.m. for the first ceremony and 4 p.m. for the second ceremony. If you would like to utilize this service, please sign up at the SU information desk to reserve your seat on the shuttle. If you will not be using the shuttle service to Showware on commencement day, please plan for traffic to be very heavy. The Accessodations Showware Center is located at 625 West James Street in downtown Kent. For directions, please see the commencement website at greenriver.edu/commencement. There is limited parking available for graduates and guests, with dedicated spaces for those with state disabled parking identification. Additional parking is located at the Kent Park and Ride just a block or so down the street. Please note there is no event parking at Kent Station. Any graduates needing accommodations during the ceremony should reach out to our Disability Support Services Office as soon as possible at 253-931-6460 or by email at dss@greenriver.edu. No prior arrangements are needed for guests needing accommodations. The Accessodations Showware Center staff will be readily available to assist guests with any accommodation needs. The commencement ceremony can be a long day. Please dress comfortably. Depending on the weather, it can be warm and sunny or cold and rainy, and sometimes both in the same day. This is Washington. The graduation gowns are not the most breathable materials, so be sure you're wearing something light or breathable underneath. Comfortable shoes are also highly encouraged. There will be a lot of standing and walking on cement before, during, and after the ceremony, as well as stairs up to and down from the stage. Childcare is not provided at the Accessoshoware Center during the commencement ceremonies. If lack of childcare is the only reason you are unable to participate in this year's commencement ceremony, please reach out to us at commencement@greenriver.edu. The Accessoshoware Center has its own security measures in place that includes walk-through metal detectors at all points of entry, detector wands for those who cannot walk through the metal detectors, and a clear bag policy. For additional information, please visit the Accessoshoware Center webpage at www.accessoshowarecenter.com. A professional photography company, 1000 Words, will be at both commencement ceremonies this year. They will be taking candid shots before the ceremony and will capture each student as they walk across the stage. Photos are free to download and will be available approximately 72 hours after the event, with options to purchase prints directly from 1000 Words. The QR code on this slide will take you to their webpage for additional information. On the day of the commencement ceremonies, there will be a lot of things going on and plenty of staff dressed in black commencement polo shirts available to help you. We are going to go over the day's schedule, what to do when you get to the Showware Center, how to line up, the processional, and getting to and across the stage. The Accessoshoware Center doors will open for graduates 2 hours before the ceremony start time. Graduates will enter through the gates at the north end of the building, which is farthest from James Street, and guests will be able to enter the main doors at the south end of the building, closest to James Street, starting 75 minutes before the ceremony start time. Once checked in, and approximately 30 minutes before the ceremony start time, graduates will be directed to assemble into 2 parallel processional lines. Ceremonies will begin promptly at 12 noon and 6 p.m. Once graduates enter the fenced-in area at the north end of the building, there will be a check-in tent. You will line up by the first letter of your last name. Don't worry, there will be signs on the tent, and collect your graduation card. Hang on to this card. It is what the announcer will read your name from as you walk across the stage. We ask that you arrive dressed in your cap and gown with tassels on the right side. There are no lockers or anywhere to store personal items, so be sure to leave all personal items in the trunk of your vehicle. You will notice processional banners by degree level, and you will line up behind those when the time comes. There will be a lot of staff around to help with any questions you may have.
The backstage area will be busy, so please look for the processional lineup banners. The banners are pictured here, as well as on your graduation card, to help you find the correct area to line up backstage. Again, don't worry, there will be staff here to help. The gonfalons, a fancy term for banners, are actually in full color for the ceremony and will look like this. Again, you'll want to make sure that you are lined up behind the appropriate one for the ceremony. Fun fact, if you are one of the first people in your section, you might have the honor of carrying the gonfalon into the arena. What fun! Again, don't worry, there will be staff around to help. This is a diagram of what the inside of the Showware Center will look like on the day of commencement. There is a large stage in which the festivities will commence, and 4 sections of seatings. The 2 outermost sections are where the faculty and staff will sit during the ceremony. The 2 center sections are where the graduates will sit during the ceremony. In order to get graduates from the backstage area to the main arena, we will use the following processional. In the backstage area, graduates will assemble in 2 parallel lines behind the stage. It is critical to the success of the processional that graduates stay in 2 lines until they are asked by the ushers to enter their rows to be seated. Each row and section will be led into the arena behind the gonfalon or flag of the degree level earned. There is no assigned seating for the ceremony, so you will sit next to the person in front of and behind you in your line. When you get to the area for students to sit, ushers will guide you to a specific seat. They are counting the number of graduates and making sure that there is a chair for every person that they put in a row. But if you are one of the last people in your row, it isn't going to feel like there's enough room for you. Please trust that the ushers have counted correctly and that there will be a chair for you. Please remain standing during the processional of the faculty and staff, as well as for the platform party. The college president will ask you to sit down once they get to stage. Now we have made our grand entrance. The president and others have had a chance to welcome you. We have honored the award recipients, and it's time for that moment that you've been waiting for. It's time for you to proceed to stage, hear your name be called in front of friends and family, and be celebrated as a new graduate of Green River College. Just like the processional, we have developed a flow to the stage that will help keep things moving efficiently so that all graduates can have their moment on stage. We're going to be honest with you. This part moves pretty quickly as we have 2 readers on stage and a lot of moving parts. Let's talk about the actual flow of the diploma ceremony. To get everyone to the stage, we are going to escort 1 row to the stage at a time, and you will be guided by ushers, so just follow their lead. Please hand your graduation card to the faculty reader, and they will read your name, and you will walk across the stage to the trustee. When you get to the trustee, you'll receive the scroll with your left hand and shake the trustee's right hand. A photographer will be taking a picture of you at that moment, so be excited! From there, you will exit the stage using the center stairs and return to your seat. We ask that all graduates remain seated through the end of the ceremony to help honor and celebrate all of the graduates who are graduating this year. The ceremony has the potential to be over 2 hours long, so think about using the restroom before the ceremony begins. You did it! You made it to your seat, we got you to cross the stage, and now you're back at your seat after celebrating all of the other Green River College graduates who are graduating with you in this ceremony. What's left, you ask? The Green River College president will close the event with some final words of congratulations and encouragement, and then we will start the recessional. The platform party will leave the stage with the faculty and staff following closely behind. They will form 2 lines at the back of the arena for the graduates to exit between as one final moment of encouragement from the Green River College faculty and staff as you depart as a new graduate. Graduates will be excused by the ushers to the center aisle and will walk through the honor lines towards the exit. We ask that graduates continue all the way out of the arena and into the plaza outside of the building. Graduates and guests will be able to meet in the plaza, and we hope that you have a wonderful time celebrating your time at Green River College. We would like to formally welcome you to the ranks of Green River College alumni. To stay informed about Green River College, please visit the alumni page and update your email address. We would love to stay in touch with you and share upcoming events, share about what is happening at Green River College, and most importantly, possibly share your Green River College story with other alumni. Well, that should just about wrap up our time with you. We hope that this video has set you up to be successful during a Green River College commencement ceremony. If you have additional questions about commencement, please visit our website or send us an email at commencement@greenriver.edu. We look forward to celebrating with you at the Accesso Showwear Center. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation, and go Gators!